Okay, hello everybody. This is a training tutorial video on Google AdWords so you can start generating these incoming phone calls so you can start talking to these homeowners and making offers on their property. So let's jump right in. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and type in ads.google.com. Okay, this will bring you to the screen here. The first thing we're going to do is click Start Now. All right, we'll wait for that to load up. All right, so you'll come to this screen here, very important. You don't want to click next because you'll notice here we're in the express mode by the express in the URL up there. So we want to click over here where it says switch to expert mode because there's certain things that we're able to do here that we're not able to do in the express version. So let's go ahead and click switch to expert mode. So we'll click there. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to click search. We're going to click this first box right there. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and click sales right there. We're going to scroll down a little bit. Now here we want to click phone calls because we always want to focus on phone calls first and jot forms second. Of course, the website is your landing page, aka your jot forms, which we're going to provide for you. So let's go ahead and type it. You'll type in your toll-free number here, but for this training, I'm going to go ahead and type in our toll-free number here. All right, we'll hit continue. All right, so we have to get past these 4 steps up here before we can get to the main control panel. So right here it says campaign name. So we're going to title this as real estate campaign. All right, and we'll scroll down a little bit. Now here, we don't want to focus on the entire United States. We want to focus on certain zip codes, which I'm going to go into detail with you guys in a little bit as to how we came about, how we came up with these approved zip codes for the hot targeted areas. So let's go ahead and click here, enter another location. And now we're going to click this button right here where it says advanced search. All right, so this will bring us here. We want a very important, click add locations in bulk. Now this is where we're going to copy and paste all of the approved zip codes. Okay, so let's take a moment to go through how we came up with these approved zip codes. Okay, so we needed to research the market before advertising. Okay, we needed the most targeted zip codes within our sweet spot, ranging from homes valued between $0 and $300,000, really drilling down and filtering out these targeted areas. So I'm going to show you guys real quick how we came about to coming up with the approved zip codes that you guys have. So now what you're looking at here is listsource.com. Again, you guys don't have to go here. You guys don't have to sign up for anything on listsource. I'm simply showing you how we came about and how we came up with these approved zip codes that you're looking at here. You'll notice these are all of the hottest zip codes for all of these states and all of these different markets. Okay, but I just want to show you guys what went into coming up with these zip codes. All right, so you'll notice here we're on listsource.com and we want to make sure we're logged into our account. So let's go ahead and hit login now. So now we're logged into our listsource account. So the first thing we want to do is we want to go here to where it says create your own. Again, you guys don't have to do this. Just showing you guys real quick how we came up with the zip codes because it's pretty exciting and pretty neat how we did this, how we drill down and we come up with the targeted zip codes within our sweet spot, which is what we're going after. So we're going to go ahead and hit this pull down here, and we're going to go ahead and click state. So we want to filter out by state. So if you look back at these zip codes here, let's go with Tennessee just to show you how we came up with those zip codes. So we're going to scroll down and we're going to click Tennessee and add. So now we're focusing on just the state of Tennessee. You'll see over here where it says geography state is Tennessee, which we're focusing on there. So the next thing we want to do is we want to hit this drop down bar and we want to go to where is it? Oh, I'm sorry, over here. We want to go here to property. So now that we've clicked property, now we're going to drill down even more. We're going to start to filter out, you know, all these zip codes to get to our sweet spot. So right now we want to click, we want to scroll down to, where it says property type. Here we go. Property type. So this is all of the homes we want to focus on. So we're going to go ahead and add the residential single family homes. We're going to add that one. We're going to add townhouses. We're going to add multifamily. We're not going to add mobile home, but we're going to add duplex and triplex. We want to stay away from apartments, obviously. We're going to add quad and condominium. So again, this is our sweet spot. This is what we're going after. The next thing we want to do is we want to go here to the drop-down bar, and now we're going to go to total assessed value, which is right here. So this is pretty neat. So again, we're focusing on homes from $0 to $300. So you notice they're all highlighted there, $0 to $300,000 homes. We're going to go ahead and click add. So again, we're drilling down more. You'll notice everything is populating over here. This is how we're coming up with the zip codes. Again, just wanted you guys to see what time and effort and thought went into. It's almost like a data scientist put this whole thing together. So it's taken us a long time to really drill down and learn this. All right, so the next thing we're going to focus on is we're going to go ahead and hit this drop down bar, and we're going to go to year built. All right, so here we're going to focus on homes that were built from 1900 all the way to 1990. So obviously if we take 2019 minus 1990, we're coming up with approximately 29 going on 30 years. So that's what we're focusing on. We want homes that have 100% equity in them, that are already paid off, that are 30 years or older. Obviously we're not going after brand new homes that were just built or 5 or 10 years old because there's no equity in them, if that makes sense. So again, it's all about drilling down and coming up with our sweet spot. Okay, so the next thing we want to do is we want to hit the drop down bar, and we're going to look for last market sale date, which is right here. So again, we want to focus on homes that were bought and sold within the last 12 months. So we're going to click add. So now again, we've added homes that have been bought and sold in the last year. And again, as soon as we add over here, it automatically puts it up over here for our zip codes that we're trying to end up with. All right, so again, we're just trying to find all transactions that were sold over the last year with 100% equity. And the last thing we're going to do is we're going to drill down just a little more to options. We're going to click absentee owned. We're going to click, we got no preference for trustee owned properties, no preference for corporate owned, and we're going to hit both mailing and property address complete. So now we're going to purchase the list, but we're not actually going to purchase it. We're going to show you a little trick and a little hack that we discovered to, again, drilling down to these zip codes. So we're going to click purchase partial list. And then as soon as we do that, we're going to hit custom selection. And now we hit zip code. So this is really, really cool. You're going to notice we're going to come up with the zip codes that we're trying to target with all of those filters that we just put in. All right, so you'll notice here we've come up with all of these zip codes in Tennessee within our sweet spot. So that's how we came up, and then of course we simply hit export and we just email it right to ourselves, and we're able to again drill down on these zip codes. So that's how we've come up with this master hottest zip codes by state, nice and organized here on your Google Sheet spreadsheet. Okay, so I wanted you guys to see that before we continued. So let's head back over to where we left off. So again, we're going to go ahead and let's copy and paste the first set of zip codes. So we're going to go here to Tennessee. We're going to scroll down, and this is what you guys are going to do. You're going to copy and paste all of these zip codes for each one of these states: Tennessee, Pennsylvania, New Jersey, and so on and so on and so on. You're going to scroll over to the right. You'll see there's more over here. We want to get all of these zip codes into your Google AdWords account. Very, very important. Okay, because again, this is our sweet spot. This is our target market. So we're going to go ahead and copy and paste that. I'm going to pause the video just for a little bit while I go ahead and do the rest, because that's going to take me a little while. Again, I'm just going to go ahead and get all these zip codes into the Google AdWords account. So I'm going to pause the video just for a minute. I'm going to get all these in there, and then we're going to unpause and resume once I get the zip codes in. I'll be right back. All right, so I want you guys to see what's going on because I want to keep you guys in the loop every step of the way. So you'll notice I've been putting in all these zip codes here, and it only lets you do 1,000 at a time. So just want to show you guys what's going on. So I stopped here at 1,000, and if we go back to the zip codes, you'll see here. So I put in all these zip codes here, and again, I got to the North Carolina zip codes, and that's when I went over the 1,000. So just letting you guys know, we're going to circle back to this. So we're going to go ahead and submit those 1,000 zip codes, and then once we're logged into the main control panel, we're going to go ahead and finish and add the rest. All right, so what we're going to do now is you'll see looks like we had a few duplicates, 92 out of 1,000. So we're going to go ahead and hit target all, and then we'll wait for that to load up. So here you'll see we have 895 zip codes after the duplicates, and then we're just going to simply hit save. All right, so that brings us back here. We can actually go ahead and finish the rest. So we'll just go back to advanced search, and we're going to click add locations in bulk. So now we can add another 1,000. So I'm going to go ahead and push pause on the recording here just for a minute so I can put in another 1,000 zip codes, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, so for the second time here, we're on the second set of zip codes. Again, we're only able to put 1,000 at a time. So I put the first 1,000 in. Now we're putting another 971 zip codes in. We're going to click search. As soon as that's done loading up, then we're going to go ahead and hit target all and then save. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and hit target all and give that a minute to load up. There we go. So now we have 1,808 zip codes, and we're going to click save. There we go. And then just to get the last batch, we should be able to get them all in the next time we copy and paste here. So you'll notice here we're almost done. We just got Ohio left, Washington, Minnesota, Utah, and Alabama. So we're going to finish these last zip codes in the third batch. So I'm going to pause out the recording and just go ahead and finish the last batch. So again, you guys are going to do the same thing here. You're going to do 1,000 at a time and just keep going and get all these zip codes into your Google AdWords account. Extremely important because this is the target market. This is the sweet spot that we want to reach. All right, I'm going to pause out the recording. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, so we got all of the zip codes in there. Alabama was the last column. So we're going to go back here. So you'll notice there's another 415. So we, again, to recap what we've done, we did 1,000 zip codes first. Second batch, we had about 970 zip codes, and now another 415. So again, add it all together, you're looking at roughly 2,500 zip codes or 2,400 zip codes around there. So we're going to go ahead and hit search. As soon as that's done loading up, we're going to hit target all and save, and then we're going to go on to the next step. So let's hit target all right there. We'll wait for that. There we go. So now we have 2,223. So that's the total number of zip codes that we want in your Google Ads account. Let's click save. And we're all finished with that. So let's keep going. So now you'll notice here we want to, for some reason, French was included there. So you just want to put your appropriate language, of course, English. We'll leave English. Now here on the budget, you want to take baby steps. You know, you can start out with $10 or $20 a day, not a whole lot of money in comparison to the amount of money than the commissions you're going to be earning. So, but again, start out small. The nice thing about Google Ads is they will bill you 30 days later. So they're giving you credit, so to speak. So this allows you to earn, get clicks, sales, and earn commissions and have deals close at the title company first before you have to pay the advertising bill, which is really nice. So let's go ahead and just start out with $10 here. But again, 20 is really recommended to get more clicks. The more you're spending per day, the more phone calls you're going to get, the more sales you're going to get. So you can start out with 10, but eventually you want to end up at 20 per day. So here we're going to go ahead and click set a maximum cost per click. Okay, so here we want to go ahead and type in $1.50 as the maximum CPC bid limit. Now, it doesn't mean you're going to spend $1.50 a click. Usually you end up spending anywhere from like 60 to 70 cents. Just depends on the keyword, 60 to 70 cents per click on average. So essentially what we're doing is we're tricking the search engine into getting higher rankings to get on the first page of Google with most, if not all, of your keywords. So that's the reason why we're putting $1.50 here on the maximum CPC bid limit. But again, you won't be spending anywhere near that per click. Usually it's like half, or like I say, anywhere from 60 to 70 cents a click. All right, so let's continue. So down here, we want to add the call extensions. All right. So let me tell you guys what the call extensions are. Basically, it lets you put more text and more verbiage into your ad, which everybody wants. So just to show you real quick what the call extensions are, we'll go here. So you go to Google, you type in call out extensions, and then you would click images like I did. As soon as you click images, this pops up. So you'll notice the call out extensions are everything in red. Okay, so again, it just allows you to put more text and more verbiage into the ad. So that's what we're doing now. We're going to go ahead and create the call out extensions. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and hit this drop down bar here, and we're going to click new call out extension. So here we go. So let's go ahead and type in. The first one should be cash offer for your home. All right. The second one should be no repairs. No repairs needed. All right, so the third call out text should be closing costs paid. So these are just catchy little phrases to get people's attention. And the last one, or here, let's do two more. We pay top dollar. That's a good one. All right, we pay top dollar, and then we'll just add one more, a fifth one. Let's type no realtor commissions. Everybody loves that. All right, so you got the 5 call out extensions. Again, we're just putting more text and more verbiage into the ad, which we're going to create an ad on the next step, but the call out extensions came first. So we're going to go do that. We're going to click save. All right, so there we go. Let's scroll down a little more. We're going to hit save and continue. All right, so the next step is we're going to go ahead and copy and paste the keywords. These are the actual keywords that people are going to be typing into Google and arriving at your ad and clicking and calling you right then and there. Or they're going to fill out the jot form, which are red hot leads coming right into your inbox, of which you're going to call them back, follow up with them, and close the sale, which we're going to show you the jot forms in a second. But let's go ahead and put the keywords in here. Now, again, you're going to have all of these keywords. All right. These are all included in the blueprint email. So we're going to copy and paste these keywords. We're going to hit save and continue. All right. So the next step is now we're on step 3. We're going to create the ad. Okay. So it automatically puts our toll-free number there. All right. So let's create the ad. So headline 1 is we're going to say sell your house for cash ASAP. There we go. So you want to stay within the number of characters that they give you. So you've got we got 29 out of 30 characters, so that fits perfect there. We can even put a period after it if we wanted 30 out of 30. Headline 2, we want to say no repairs needed. So again, this is the identical ad that you want to place on Google. This is what's working phenomenal right now to attract these homeowners that want to sell their property. No repairs needed, period. We pay top dollar. Let's see, how can we get this to fit? We got 31 out of 30 characters. All right, so we just had to take the period out of here. No repairs needed. We pay top dollar. That fits perfect. 30 out of 30 characters there. So here where it says business name, you want to type in your company name that you're going to create. So we're going to go ahead and type in our company name. But again, you're going to type in your company name there. All right. You don't have to be incorporated, of course. You're just going to create a company name just to look more professional on your Google Ads. So it could be, anything you'd like relating to real estate. Just make up a company name and we'll put it in there. All right. Okay. So description line 1, we're going to go ahead and put. Hold on a second, we're just copying and pasting some verbiage there. Here we go. So let me go over this with you guys. This fits perfect. 90 out of 90 characters. Fits perfect. We buy distressed houses regardless of the condition, as is, behind on taxes, foreclosure, question mark. So again, if it's perfect, 90 out of 90 characters. Make sure you have the period, the question mark. Make sure you do it exactly like this, as dash is. Do it exactly as we're showing you right here so it fits perfect. Because if you just go one character over, you would get that right there where it lights up in red, and then it's not going to allow you to publish the ad. So want to make sure there's no red. It's 90 out of 90 characters. Again, do it just like this. Again, to go over it one more time, we buy distressed houses regardless of the condition, as is, behind on taxes, foreclosure. Now we're going to go here to description line 2. I'm going to go ahead and again copy and paste some more verbiage here. All right, so let's get this in here. So we're going to paste it here. And we can put a period. Perfect. 90 out of 90 characters again. All right, so let's go through this verbiage here. You want to type out inheritance, divorce, fire or water damage, job relocation, closings in as little as 14 days. Again, make sure you got the period, the question marks, exactly as we have it here. So it fits perfect. Again, 90 out of 90 characters. So to go through this one more time, inheritance, divorce, with the question marks, fire or water damage, job relocation, closing in as little as 14 days, period. Okay, again, that fits perfect there, 90 out of 90 characters. All right, so let's go here where it says display URL. Now this is the jot form, which I'm going to show you guys. We're going to totally create this for you free of charge. This is your website, aka your landing page, aka your red hot leads that are going to be coming into your inbox. So I'm going to show you what the jot forms look like. We're going to go ahead and paste it up in here. So this is what the job form is going to look like. We're going to create this especially for you. The difference is it's going to be customized with your toll-free number going to your email address. So as soon as the customer fills these forms out, they're coming right to your inbox. So just to go through the job form real quick, we buy houses locally in your area, nationwide. We're a local real estate investors. We buy homes for cash. Typically, we close on homes between 14 to 30 days. And we'll scroll down here. We pay top dollar for houses, townhouses, duplexes, triplexes, quadplexes, condos, and multi-tenant buildings. We buy houses everywhere for cash fast. Call us for a no cost or obligation cash offer for your home at, and again, your toll-free number will be there. Okay. We pay cash for your home as is. We pay the repairs. We pay the closing costs. Call us today at, again, to your phone number. Advantages to selling your home: no real estate agent, no commissions, no additional expenses for repairs, avoid foreclosure, help with inherited property, behind on taxes, behind on your payments, vacant, vandalized, expired listing, divorce, fire, water damage, no cleaning necessary. We got a nice picture of a $100 million home there. Fill out the cash offer form below so that one of our real estate investors can contact you shortly to provide an all-cash offer for your property. And again, this is where the homeowner will fill in their information, their name, their phone number, email, property address. So again, these are going to be landing in your inbox all day long. And then, of course, the homeowner will select the reason why they're selling their home. So you'll have a little bit of info going into it. Have confidence in knowing that all of our investor partners are ready to offer legitimate cash offers today. Then they would check off what time they want you to call them back: 9 to 12, 12:30 to 4:30, 5 to 8. Again, you want to pay attention to that. Make sure you call them back when they ask, because that's most likely the time they're going to be home. And they would check here and submit. And again, once they submit that, it comes right into your inbox. So we're going to create this for you absolutely free of charge. We pay for the job forms, and all we need is your toll-free number, which is going to be step 1 in the blueprint email, so we can create this jot form URL for you. Okay, so now that you know all about the jot forms, we're going to go ahead and go back. So again, we've got our jot form URL in both of these places. You want to copy and paste your display URL and your verification URL. Again, as soon as you send us your toll-free number, we're going to create that for you, going to your email address, customized with your toll-free number, and you'll get this jot form URL from us in the jot form completed email that we're going to send to you. So then you're ready to proceed. So let's go ahead and hit done and save and continue. Okay, so step 4 is just setting up the billing. So again, you would type in your information. I would click individual. It's a lot easier. Instead of business, just click individual, and then you would type in your credit card info there and hit submit. I'm going to go ahead and type in our billing info right here, and I'm going to pause the video for a second, and I'll be right back. Once we get past step 4, we'll be logged into the main control panel. We'll be right back. Okay, so we're setting up the billing here. Now it says, congrats, you're all done. We got the trophy, explore your campaign. So now we're ready to log in to the main control panel. Okay, so it should look like this. You're going to see these buttons over here to the left. So now we want to fine tune the campaign and the account. So that's what we're going to go through now. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to click Ads and Extensions. Okay, once we click Ads and Extensions, you'll notice it's under Review, and this is the call-only ad. Now, there's two types of ads. There's a text ad and a call-only ad. You want both of them. Let me explain what each do. The call-only ad is geared towards people's cell phones. The text-only ad is going to be geared towards people's computers, laptops, and tablets. So what that means is it doesn't matter what device the customer's on, they're going to be able to see your ad. They're going to click and call you right then and there, which again is the goal and the focus, or they're going to fill out the job form, which is the next best thing. Again, those red hot leads coming into your inbox, of which you're going to be following up with the customer on. So we've got the call only ad already done. So now we're going to do the same exact thing we did before, but now under the text ad. So again, to show you guys how I got there is you just click Ads and Extensions, which is right here, and this shows us our ad right here. Okay, I'm going to put this on pause just for a moment. All right, and now we're going to go ahead and click the plus sign, and we're going to go ahead and click text ad. Okay, so we're going to click here, and then we're going to click here. So now, again, we're going to do the same exact thing we did before, okay, but this time under the text ad. We just got to do it one more time. So we're going to go ahead and put the URL just like that. All right, and we're going to put the same exact verbiage we did before, headline 1. I know it's a little tedious, but once it's done, and you don't have to worry about this again. Sell your house for cash ASAP with a period, so that fits perfect. 30 out of 30 characters there. Headline 2, we want to say no repairs needed, period. We pay top dollar. All right, so we got to take the period out because we're 31 out of 30 characters. So there we go. We got to leave it like that. Or you could go like that, 30 out of 30 characters. So you could put the dash or no dash, as long as you're within the characters allotted for that line there on that field. All right, so headline 3 is, we're going to go ahead and, so this is set up a little differently. We're going to go ahead and scroll down here to, so description line 1 is 90 characters and 90 characters. So that's where we want to copy and paste this first verbiage here like we did before. So I'm going to go ahead and put this in here. So again, fits perfect, 90 out of 90 characters. We buy distressed houses regardless of the condition, as is, behind in taxes, foreclosures. Again, make sure you put the question marks, the periods, the dash in between as is. It has to be perfect. If it's just, one space over, it's going to say 91 out of 90, and it's not going to let you submit the ad. Okay, so make sure it's 90 out of 90, just like you see it. Description line 2, we're going to copy and paste the next verbiage here, which I'm bringing over. All right, there we go. Let's paste it in there. So again, 90 out of 90 characters. Inheritance, divorce, fire, water damage, job relocation, closings in as little as 14 days, just like we did before. Now, headline 3, let's not forget about this. We're going to put some more verbiage up there. All right, so we want to go ahead and put here on headline 3, we're going to go ahead and put closings in 14 to 30 days. And that fits perfect there, 23 out of 30 characters. So again, once we've got the text only ad completed, you don't want to click save and add another. Make sure you don't click the blue button. We're going to click this over here, save and create extensions. Very important, do not click the blue button. Click right here, save and create extensions. Okay, so once we do that, we're going to just scroll this down to the bottom and we're going to hit skip. Again, very important, do not hit save. Hit skip. Now, as soon as you do that, you'll notice we have both ads. We've got the call only ad. You see where I have the mouse there, call only ad, and we have the expanded text ad. Again, both under review. I'm just going to put these on pause like that. All right, so now we've got the ads totally done. So again, it's all about fine tuning the campaign. What we're going to do here is go to extensions. You'll notice we have the call out extensions. Now there's one very important thing we need to add. Don't forget this step. We have to add your toll-free number, because if we go back to the ads, you'll notice This ad has your phone number in it, but this one does not. So the way we attach the phone number to this ad is by going here to extensions. Again, make sure you click this extensions. You're going to click this plus sign. And now instead of the call out extension, we're going to click the call extension. Notice the difference, okay? The call extension. And now we're able to type in our toll-free number attaching to that second ad that we just created. So you're going to type in your toll-free number. All right. We're going to click save. So once we do that, you'll notice we've got the call extension right there. We've got the call out extensions right here. So now we're totally finished with this. All right. If I'm going too fast, guys, remember you can always pause the video, go back and rewatch it again, rewatch it a few times to make sure you get all of these steps because every step is critical. Okay. All right. So the next thing we're going to do is we're going to go back to keywords. Again, it's all about fine tuning the campaign. Remember, we copied and pasted all of these keywords early on from the blueprint email that we sent you, but you don't just want to stop here. You want to try and get some more keywords. So what we're going to do is we're going to use the Google AdWords tool to see what other keywords we can come up with. Okay, so we're going to click this plus sign right here, click the blue circle. We're going to click real estate campaign and we're going to click add group one. As soon as you do that, you'll see your AdWords tool. Your tool is going to work right here in the bottom right-hand corner. So you'll see it's suggesting more phrases and keywords that we want to add to the account. So we're going to go ahead and add we buy houses, sell my house fast. These are all relevant keywords. Cash for houses. We want to add sell my house for cash. These are all really good. So you just want to go ahead and add all of these. Okay. These are all really good. So as soon as you'll notice when I'm clicking the plus sign, it's just adding them over here and we're going to save it in a minute. So let's continue. We're going to add all of those. And now you'll see it's just creating some more here. So we're going to add some more. Just keep clicking the plus sign here and we're adding them over to the left. These are all really good keywords. And so we've done that twice. I would do it one more time, a third time, just to get different variations of these keywords that we're adding. So we're going to go ahead and add all of these in here. These are all relevant keywords. Buy ugly houses, that's a good one. All right, so there we go. So you don't want too many. If you put too many keywords in, it will hurt the overall quality score of the campaign, which is what the Google AdWords specialists tell us. So like I say, go through that about 3 times and just add those keywords. When you're all done, you should end up with roughly, you'll see here we got 179 keywords, which is more than enough. So you're all set with the keywords. All right, so now that we've got that done, we're going to go ahead and scroll over here to settings. And you'll see here it's in the learning stage. So we're going to click real estate campaign. And we're just going to go ahead and double check everything here. So you'll see we've got all of the zip codes in. Okay. You'll notice right there we've got 2,223 zip codes. So that looks good. All right. English, we're spending $20 a day. Again, you want to start out with maybe $10 a day and then gradually go up from there. We're just checking everything here. Maximize clicks. We've got it set for $1.50 on the maximum CPC bid limit. Again, you won't be spending that. You'll probably spend 60 to 70 cents per click. Just depends on the keyword. Make sure this is checked. All right. So again, just going over everything. Everything looks good. All right. So the last thing we want to do to fine tune this campaign is we're going to go here to add schedule. Very important. So you'll notice the way it's set up right now, we're looking at this, it's running 24/7 and we don't really want that. We want the ads to run during the hours that we're physically working, right? So whether you choose to work 9 to 5, 12 to 8, or you want to just do all day long, 12-hour days like 9 to 9, we can set it up that way too. So we would click the edit button right here, click the little blue circle. And now you'll notice here on the drop down, we're able to set what days and hours you want the ads to run, thereby controlling the phone calls that are coming in and controlling the hours that you want to work. So we'll go ahead and click Monday through Friday. And let's go ahead and put, let's say somebody wants to work 9 to 5. So you would simply, 9 a.m., 9 o'clock a.m. to 5 o'clock p.m. Or again, you could do 12 o'clock to 8. That's a really good shift to work. Everybody's home after 5. Again, whatever schedule you have, 9 to 5 Monday through Friday. And then let's say Saturday, you want to go ahead and work, let's say 9 to 4, 9 to 3. Okay, whatever hours you want to work, you'll set it up that way. 9 o'clock to 3 o'clock p.m. And then also Sunday is a really, really good day. Tons of people are calling on Sundays because nobody's at work, obviously. So Sundays is good if you wanted to do. I think the best time is after church, which is the most productive time. Most people do like 12 to 5. So again, we're only recommending this schedule, but you can work whatever hours and days fits your schedule. So there we go. So we have it set up Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, Saturday, 9 to 3, Sunday, 12 to 5. These are the times where the ads are going to be running and the customers and the homeowners will be calling you. So we're going to go ahead and hit save. And you'll see when we hover the mouse here, you'll be able to make sure that you did it right. And you'll see what time the ads are going to be running. All right. All right, guys. So that's pretty much it. This concludes the training video on Google AdWords. We recommend you also set up your Facebook as well. Create a Facebook business page. First, create the ads on canva.com, which we're going to go through in the blueprint email. So again, just follow those training videos. And if you're on Google, you're on Facebook, these are the two biggest websites on the planet that exist. You're going to get tons of calls and you're going to be closing a ton of deals. All right. If you need anything, give us a call. Other than that, let's all have an extremely profitable day and an extremely profitable year.